Hi students, today we are going to learn Microsoft Word, one of the main feature that is we call table, which is given in the book. As you know, table is very important feature through which we can insert some systematic data over there. So first we have to create the table, then other options we are going to see. So for insertion table, we have to first come to the option called insert. Within the insert, you finding out the option called table. Here you finding out the option is given insert table. The most easiest way I am going on, there are varieties of ways you can do that. So if you click on here, it is asking for a dialog box. How many rows and how many columns? Suppose I go for the 6 columns and I go for the 6 rows. So give it just using the up arrow sign, you can get it. Next click on OK. You're finding out table is appearing. Now different kinds of style we have. If it is go on like this, you can select it different. Suppose I am selecting this one. So once it is click on the layout as you get it over there. Now I have to make it the gap between the each and every rows, or rather it should be equal. So for this reason, select the table, come to the option called layout. If you go for the height option, row height, if you increase it, you're finding out the height is increasing, right? Now after that, if you click on here, you're finding out there is a gap is maintaining over there. Now after that, whatever we have to do, so finalize. I am table consists of 6 rows and 6 columns, and definitely we have to write some data over there. So we can write it. Before start to writing, I can set the alignment. So for this reason, you select that table once again, come to the option called home, then select this alignment as a center. So that means your text will be appear in the center position. So now text is cursor is blinking over there. Now we are writing some table data over there. So suppose I am writing the roll number, right? Next, press tab key or use arrow keys also. You should move from one cell to another cell. So now after that, just press tab key to move over there. Then suppose roll number, class, then once again tab key, section, then once again tab key, name, then once again tab key, we have to go for address, then once again you go for marks. So like this you can get it. If you want to increase the size, so definitely you have to select the text as you go on, then select the size option here. So suppose go for leak style so that everyone is visible. Now you can go for the underline so that the text will be underlined like this, so that it will be looks good and your presentation is over there. Now you're writing some data one after another, like roll number 1, then 2, etc. We are going on. Now after some times, whatever required, that you should add a column. So for this, suppose section and name, or after name and address, consider name and address. Between name and address, you require a column which is maintaining your date of birth. So what we have to do, I select the column address like this, bring the mouse pointer here, it's just like a down headed arrow. You're finding out over there. Now just click on it. Now most easiest way, you right click on it, you're finding out the options are appearing, go to the insert and then go to the columns to the left or columns to the right. Since I have to go for in between, so I have to select on columns to the left. Now you're finding out that the column is appearing over there. Here you can write it, date of birth, DOB. So like this you can add one column over there. Now suppose after written the last marks, suppose got it 100, Now you have to add another students. So you need to add a column. So if the you need to add a row. If you need to add a row at the end of the table, most simplest way is that use the tab key. So press the tab key from the keyboard. You're finding out the row is appearing over there. Apart from that, if you want to insert a row in middle, the same procedure we have to apply as in case of we have done by selection of the row and then right click option, then select insert row or column. Now I am showing to you, suppose I have this other cell, I have to make it as a one cell. This is we call merging of the cell. So the cells which I want to merge, just select them, then in best way right click on it. There is an option called merge cells. If you click on here merge cells, you're finding out the cell is becoming as a single cell. So whatever you want you can. So it is going on. So that means the cell is becoming right now a single cell. 4 cells together becoming single cells. Similarly, if I want to split, just opposite of merge, suppose the last cell I have to split. So just select the cell. Okay, now right click on it. Next, whatever we have to do, split cells. If you go to split cells, you're finding out it is asking how many rows and columns. So suppose I go for 2 rows and 2 columns. Now click on OK. So you're finding out after outside clicking, the cell is becoming divided into 4 cells, which is a part of that one. So like this, you can go on different kinds of activities related with the table. More application of this Microsoft Word will be coming very soon. So till then, all of you should practice at home this portion of Microsoft Word and also go through the books. Thank you all. Stay home, stay safe.